Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. We are going to be talking about one of my favorite things that I used to love to watch when I was starting photography, and that's what's in my camera bag. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of my most favorite things that I used to YouTube all the time before I started my photography business, because I wanted to make sure I had all the right equipment just like what everybody else has. But let me just put a warning on this. You do not have to have all this to become a photographer. I started off with a Rebel and a 50mm 1.8 Canon, and it was just fine. I started my business like that and it worked out great. So, let me show you my camera bag. I have the Camretta camera bag. I love this bag. I am one of those weird people that buy like 700 bags and then figure out which one I want the most, figure out which one works the best for me, and then never get rid of any of her bags. So, I love this bag because it's magnetic, but there's no clip. So when I fold it down, it's just locked until I need it again. And I don't have to sit there and like figure out a clip. Those things were very annoying. I had them on a few. Second, there's not 100 million pockets. You have these two pockets on the outside, these two pockets on the side, and then the one big pocket in the middle. Can you see that? That's been great for me. I don't like a lot of pockets because I feel like the more pockets, the more likely I am to lose things. Here's what the inside of the bag looks like. It's all cushioned. There's a place for your laptop, a place for all your camera gear, and a place for even another place for like all your files and everything. So there's tons of room in this bag. It's super sturdy. Another thing I really do love about this bag is that when you set it down, it doesn't flop over. I don't like floppy bags. I don't want to have to feel like I have to pick it back up. I just want to be able to look down into it and see all my stuff and just grab and go. So I actually use this on the wedding day too, but I keep all my working equipment in here, and then whatever I don't need at that moment, I keep in my think tank, which, like I said, I'll make another video for my wedding photography bag and everything. First things first, in this bag that I have to keep are my camera bodies. I shoot with a Canon 5D Mark III. I had the 4. I did not like the 4. So I actually have 2 of these. They're my babies. I love them. I love shooting on them. But if you hire me to also do your wedding highlight reel, I do not shoot your wedding highlight reel on these cameras. I actually have a Canon EOS R that I shoot all my wedding film on. So, that's what my first 2 cameras. I do not take my R to portrait photography sessions just because there's no reason. I have those 2. They work great. Second big thing. My 2 lenses. I only take 2 lenses to a portrait session. A lot of people think I'm crazy. But my first lens, my Canon 50 1.2 L lens. I love this lens. When I first bought it, I bought it used. The person before me had this clear filter on it. I did not realize it had a clear filter on it, and it was making all my images soft. I hated it. I was almost about to sell it until I went to go take pictures to post it online. When I saw that there was a filter on it, I took that filter off. Bam! Best lens ever. I love this. It hardly ever leaves my camera. My second lens that I love, absolutely love, this will not leave my other camera that I use, is my 85 1.8. Like I said, you don't need really expensive equipment to become an amazing photographer. This lens was my very first lens, my second expensive lens that I ever bought to put on my Rebel T5i, I think that's what it was. And it was $250. I bought it used, and it's been my trusty little baby ever since. Maybe one day I'll upgrade, maybe not. I rented the more expensive version of this lens, and honestly, like, I love this one too. It's just, I just don't see a need to upgrade right now. So maybe one day. The second big thing I always have in my bag is batteries. Tons and tons of batteries. You don't ever want to get to a shoot and be completely out of batteries. So, then of course, memory cards. I shoot with an SD card and a compact flash drive card. Ooh, focus, there you go. And I love these cards. This is my backup, this is my regular. I get them from Best Buy, Amazon, anywhere you can think of. Awesome. You'll see me wearing this around my neck. I love this. I didn't want to learn Kelvin. I'm stubborn. I just wanted to be able to click the picture, let the camera figure out my white balance, and then boom, it figures out my white balance. This is an Expo disc and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It tells my camera what is going on outside. Is it too green? Is it too blue? Is it whatever color it needs to be. So I just do custom white balance, and this is what I use. My other things in the bag, on the side you'll see these. I've hooked them to this. It's very important. These are my card holders. They're very important. Keep all your cards in there. I have one for my SD cards and then one for my compact cards, compact flash drive cards. These are sturdy, hard, so if you step on them, they're not gonna break. They're super nice. I just keep them clipped to my bag so they won't ever fall out, and then in this pocket. So they're clipped and in a pocket, not going anywhere. So the last thing I carry in my bag is business cards. I always carry business cards. I know that's kind of like a thing of the past, but a ton of people tell me all the time that it's really important, and I get asked about business cards all the time when I'm out and about, and do you have a business card? Can I get a business card? So it's easy marketing, simple. I don't buy a ton during the year, but so this is the camera bag when it's all empty. You have little pockets. I love this bag. This is their tan color. And it's just so much fun. I love it so much. So, if you have any questions, comment down below. And I'll be back with you.